na na. Uh-huh. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na
All
na
right.
na. Yeah.
Majestic Nights of Artistry. But in the daytime, high key, it's pre-recorded, niggas. We in here with Jay Onyx. Okay, one of my favorite artists of all time. He like maybe top 100. You know, he getting there. He ain't like. All
Talking
right,
about
let me
some
stop
amazing.
playing. Y'all seen him on the show before. He's pretty fucking dope. Sorry for my list. I just got braces in. They're Invisalign. I'm like that. Teeth gonna be straight. But you know, he's cool people, and I want you all to get to know him some more. I'm gonna be working with his record label, Iconic Records. We're gonna be bringing you all some interviews from all the artists, so you all can just see all the dope ass music coming out of Iconic Records. And so, Jay Onyx, introduce yourselves to the people. Tell them how much of a dark skinned, immaculate man you are. You hear me? Out here doing big
Yes,
things.
sir. That mel- that melanin, that melanin, man.
So, what were your last couple songs that you released?
Um, Last couple songs I released has to be the Resurgence EP. You know, 3 song EP, real short and quick. Just really me deepening my intuition into the music and just getting more of a feel for it. I think that project has definitely shown the growth from, chicken nuggets in the bucket, the first EP. Comparison between the two, like it's like night and day. So, Resurgence, 3 song EP. On there's a song Resurgence. Then we got Givenchy, which is a crazy dope song between me and Dante Banks. Recorded that at like yeah, recorded that at like 4 in the morning. Like we just woke up and was like, let's just make some music. And then Strong with a K is the last song on the project. That's the first time I've actually really wrote an emotional song, and it kind of I feel like that broke a seal for what my potential can be when it comes to how I write music and what I write music about.
Okay, okay. So, what I'm hearing is you're gonna step into the sad boy rap scene.
Man, yeah, I'm a dabble into it. The idea right now is to have a balance between like sad boy and personal and emotional life, put it into songs and also like let me flex a little bit, let me talk my shit, let me show these niggas like I'm a rapper, like I do this shit. So, but half and half. I'm actually working on a future project that's going to drop sometime in 2023, uh, in November,
Okay,
and that's gonna be something. Let's just say that.
okay. So, is there any sneak peek we can get? Maybe like a look at like can we get the name? Is there anything that's going to be dropping before that we can look forward to? Because 2023 is a minute away. We trying to see what's next right now.
Right. I think so for 2023, before I even started off about what songs I'm gonna be dropping, I'm turning 24 in 2023. And I got this saying in this one song that's dropping. I'm dropping my first EP of the year. It's gonna be dropping in January. It's gonna be called Jimmy with the Blue Sox. And in one of the songs, B12, I have a bar that says, yeah, I celebrating Jordan like Kobe and do it better. So, everyone's like, they're like, oh, it's my Jordan year, yada yada yada. Like I turned 23 this year, bro. I ain't feel that Jordan year shit. But next year I'm gonna turn 24. I know it's different. I'm about to get into like that Mamba mentality. You know what I'm saying? So the idea is I'm dropping Jimmy with the Blue Sox next year. That's gonna be uh that's gonna be the first project I'm dropping. Minuteman Monday, I'm gonna start that back up this year, and then next year I'm dropping my first Minuteman Monday, which is already completed. That's gonna be some crazy shit. Um, got a couple more EPs I'm gonna be dropping, some collab tapes with some people. Gonna be working on some singles with some peoples, and then the biggest project that I'm dropping of my career so far, and that's dropping next year. It's gonna be dropping in November. It's gonna be called 1111, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Okay. Excuse me if I'm incorrect. Isn't it like 1111, like the wish numbers or something like that?
Yeah, it's an angel number, kind of like how capital Steez have 47, which is technically an angel number. Sometimes people see 444. That's an angel number as well. Each angel number represents a different thing. Um, and I've recently been noticing angel numbers. I've been doing some research and getting some advice on it. Shout out to my boy Cool Freddie G's, one of my homies. He raps as well. he kind of got me into the numerology and gave me some information and some insight on like how to view it. He actually's been working on this project series called 444. And he's been dropping a lot of singles and a lot of mixtapes centered around that number 444. So kind of I wouldn't say I'm imitating what he's doing when it comes to 1111, but more of like he influenced me a little bit in that way, and kind of led towards me wanting to drop this project like that.
Okay, that's hella dope. Actually, I'm not familiar with angel numbers. Like you just inspired me to go ahead and do some research into it. That's pretty dope. And look, honestly, ain't nothing wrong with taking inspiration from people around you, especially the ones in your record label, because y'all the team ultimately. And Iconic Records, low key, is the best team I've seen so far. Okay, I'm not even being biased. I'm not even
You
being
know we
biased.
working. You know we working.
You know? Okay, okay. So, I've been hearing that you've been involved in making music videos, featuring in music videos. How has that been for you?
It's been an interesting process. Working with certain people, we know White Door, the White Door. Me and you, we know Ernest. He actually worked on my first video for Resurgence, which was beautifully edited, beautifully shot. Especially for that being my first video. That was an amazing process. Right now, I'm working with my dean, who I'm close with. He goes by the name Chop Lee, and my manager Iwaki's. We're working on a project for what song was it? For Memphis. Yeah, Memphis. One of my old songs from one of my old EPs, which is Sandbox Landlord. So we're working on a project for Memphis, and then I'm also directing some things myself. Like, for example, the song Givenchy that I mentioned earlier. Um, I'm co-directing that and getting something started with that. I got some ideas for some songs on Jimmy with the Blue Sox, and just a lot of work going down the line. So I'm gonna have access to a lot of camera material as well because I'm about to get my master's in film, starting classes in
Okay.
August. So expect to see some visuals soon on top of the music. You feel me?
Okay, okay. So, going back to Sandbox Landlord, because we haven't talked about that since you've been on the show, either this time or last time. So, how was it in the making of that EP? What
It was
inspired you, really?
it was weird. It was real weird because Sandbox Landlord was being made like around when COVID happened. You know, so it was like a little. It was different. I enjoyed the process. I really got in tune with like feeling myself a little bit because if you could tell on the project, I'm really feeling myself. Um, and just testing
And
my
your
capabilities.
insecurities. And your insecurities. What's
Mhm.
the Easter egg? You feel me?
Yeah, and I was really testing the waters with Issa Rae because like that's the first song I really quote unquote sung on. I wouldn't really say I was singing on it, but just making it like a melodic song compared to just rapping bars over a beat. So we got Memphis, Issa Rae, we got the song Sandbox Landlord on there as well, and then we got Cerberus, which is honestly that's one of my favorite songs I've ever made. The first verse is me. Cerberus has me, Cool Freddie G's, and Smoke Dog on it. Smoke Dog is actually my older brother as well. So piecing that together, everything went pretty smoothly, but it was just like a weird time, in the world with COVID going around. So um, kind of switching my focus over to the music, and I love Sandbox Landlord. I actually want to make a part two one day. Might drop a part two next year. Um, I did have
Okay.
some I did have some beats lined up, but I don't know about those beats anymore. So we gonna see though. We gonna see.
What's your beat picking process? I know I know picking a beat is probably the most important thing when it comes to song making and songwriting. So what is your process, and have you started producing yourself at all?
So the process is simple as this: go on YouTube, type in type beat, and see what I like. Literally, that's all it is to it. Until I can find a producer, man, or somebody that I can work with to produce, then I just usually use type beats. I know that Cool Freddie G's he does production as well. Con Man does production as well. Been doing some collaborations with them and writing some stuff to some of their beats. In terms of me making my own beats, I got to find the time to get into that. You know what I'm saying? So In due time, I want to learn how to play instruments first. I got a 4-string bass sitting literally right across the room from me that I'm still trying to learn how to pluck. So until then,
Okay.
But YouTube Beats been my old reliable for a minute now. I love YouTube
Sorry
Beats.
about that. All
No,
right.
you get me.
So I heard something about you being involved in like a really professional music video with Jonathan the Artist. Was it, or am I? How was that going?
That was an experience. The song is called Avocado. It's more like a corny but like really good love song. It's a little poppy to it. Um, Shout out to Jonathan the Artist. Great experience. Got to go out there and visit him with the team, and we recorded the entire video in one day. It was smooth and an easy process. It was fun. My first time actually being in front of like a professional camera with like lighting and everything like that. I enjoyed myself. I didn't necessarily enjoy the location because we was out there in like West Virginia, and like it was racist. You feel me? It was racist, but overall, like it was.
Confederate flags everywhere.
Bro, I kid you not, bro. We saw at least 3 Confederate flags. We went to a Waffle House out there. We literally pulled up and like everybody inside of there was just staring at us. Like we literally walked inside. Everyone who worked there was just like at the front counter, just looking. But yeah. But after the video shoot, we was like, yeah, we never coming back out here ever. And I hate avocados now. Like as many times as I've talked about avocados leading up to the video shoot, I didn't even like avocados in the first place, but now I hate them.
See, I agree with you. Avocados are a terrible food. I stand by that. I'm going down on that hill 100%.
God.
What's the point? Look, I should not have to be seasoning a vegetable like that. Is it a fruit or vegetable? Am I wrong? Is it? I'm not sure what it is.
That must be nasty is what it is. And it's mushy. It's like, tastes like cooked Play-Doh. Nasty as hell. But yeah, that was a great experience though. I'm waiting for the video to get finished up. It's probably gonna drop within like the next 2 months. So be on the lookout for that.
All right. So hold on. I'm sorry about that. I received a call.
Mr. Popular.
Barely. Okay, so look, man. I gotta know. Is there a possibility, a chance we can get a snippet of something? Just a small snippet. Give me a cool 30 seconds. You feel me? Cool 30 seconds, like whatever.
Yeah, I got you. I can drop a little something after the video. After we get done with this interview, give you a little sneak peek into what's going on. Got some things on the way though. I don't.
Right.
Yeah, got some things on the way. You gonna mess with
Right.
it.
All right. So look, I want to thank you for coming. I know this is gonna be this is a real short episode. I just want to chime back in with you. Thank you for coming. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for another episode of Majestic Nights at Artistry. We up, y'all. Thank you.
That's all right.
Yeah, I'm looking at this V12 interior detail. Of course I can't afford it cause the commas on the retail. Can't wait until the day I get a skirt and start to wreak hell. Run rubber ass these niggas, how the hell my fucking feet smell? Don't get it twisted. Boy, my stride hella different. My pride's in these lines and I know that I'm gifted. All praise to the high, Mother Nature got me lifted. All praise to the guy who went back and got the ones who crossed the sun. My niggas ride or die like that, all heavy. My little homie moving that yay and all savvy. I promise there ain't much that another man can tell me back up when I pull up in this big black truck. Goddamn. This manure that's coming from my medulla is the same stuff that helps plants grow. What that mean is when I talk